Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Dior, and this is Elden Ring. Um, so I had a lapse of judgment. So I guess to summarize, I went ahead and grinded the two giants a few times, got a bunch of souls out of it, and I got a new spell. Be under no, it'll be under inventory. I was wondering, I was like, oh, there's not any really spells I want for a third slot. And then I was like, oh, wait, I've been trying to make myself a little bit better in melee. And since I'm using a regular weapon, I can actually, imbue it with buffs, like the fire grease and stuff like that. Obviously, the fire grease is limited because it's based off how many I can craft. But there's also the Scholar's Armament spell that our teacher had. So I went ahead and grabbed that, and casting that buffs my damage by about 100. It adds about a little over 100 magic damage to my short sword. So it ends up, giving a grand total of about 235 damage or something like that. Really, really good. Haven't tried it in combat yet. And then I dropped by our hub and bought 3 of those the stone keys that statue vendor had, and also grabbed the memory amulet. I couldn't remember what Patches had, so I dropped by Patches' place, and he wasn't there. I killed the 2 bandits that were out in the previous room. Went in there, and I could not see him. And then there was that chest that was obviously trapped. And I decided to just open it because I thought, oh, it's just a trap, It'll probably be a mechanical trap like in Dark Souls, where it's like, mist or arrows or an explosive. In which case I was like, I'll just roll away. And then what happened was like this pink mist came out, or purple mist came out, and it said you were ensnared by a trap. And I'm here now. And it put a Kodak. There's a giant ass bear there's that giant ass bear. It was clawing on the tree earlier. I have been. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, that's the bear I was talking about. That's a different bear. Yeah, needless to say, we are in was it Linsdale Woods or something like that. I've been here in my other playthrough. But yeah, another thing to know is I can't teleport. When I got hit by this trap, it prevented me from teleporting, so I have to get out of here. I do not want to fight that bear, so we're just gonna get out of here. I wasn't planning on recording. I was planning on just doing some grinding. I was planning on grinding some materials to get some darts and bolts put together. I do want to use that crossbow. I wasn't sure how far I was going to go as far as leveling is concerned. I didn't really want to get, and obviously I don't want to over level like insanely, but I also want to get done with the soft cap so I can actually work on other stats. In any case, Limgrave, that's what it's called. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and just ease our way over here for a bit. Thankfully I do know this area, so this is Limgrave East. There's a fort here. I don't really know too much else is around here. I know there's a giant ass bear here as well. And I believe in here is this. So I'm kind of considering my options. I think what I want to do is head up. I do want to go here. It's a bit of a trek, though. But I also... I know there's a grace down here. So yeah, this is the Siofra River well. Yeah, I'm right now sitting on 8,000 soul or 8,000 runes. Because I was like, I'll just go to Patches and buy what he had. He did have an item that was like 5,000. That was like a bind that could actually make a certain boss a lot easier. So the game definitely rewards you for taking the opportunity to explore. Unfortunately, it doesn't really explicitly tell you that, hey, you probably shouldn't go straight to the plot points because you will die, which can be a bit frustrating. I apologize for all the stuttering here. Yeah, by the way, you've seen how big the map is, right? That's just above ground. We can also go down here to the party place. I'm not going to explore this place yet, for numerous reasons. I just want to get this grace here. Lost grace discovered. And then we can rest. Alright. Since I'm here, I might as well level up. I'll go up to 35 of that. Like I said, I do want to get soft cap and intelligence, but I also need to get strength and dexterity up so I can actually use the crossbow. Alright. Alright, so now, obviously the map doesn't reveal anything because I don't have a map for the underground yet. There is a, if you hit the right, if you hit R3, you can switch to above ground. And at this point, since I did reach a checkpoint, I can now teleport again. So, since I'm already recording, where should we go next is the question. Obviously, I don't want to put you guys through grinding on screen. There is a number of places I want to take a look at, because obviously there's some nooks and crannies I haven't actually explored. At the same time, I want to go to more mines in hopes of finding more upgrade stones. So I have kind of a mixed bag feeling as far as where we should go to next. I kind of want to head around this area. I know there's a cave somewhere around here that's of note. I also do want to attempt to fight the Black Knight here again. Try to fight him dismounted instead of mounted to see if that's better with my magic. I have a feeling my spells are just going to hit the horse, which is going to make things a lot more difficult, so I may have to just not do that. Other things of note... I'm trying to think where else we could possibly go. I'm kind of curious about this place. But, yeah, you know what? What we're going to do... I'm going to go north first. So we're going to go up this. Yeah, so it looks like there's a night sky here. You can actually see the cracks in it, which is kind of neat. So I don't know if this is like a dome or like some sort of magic. I don't know. But yeah, in any case, this world is huge, and there's an underground on top of that. So have fun with that. So I did, watching some podcasts or listening to some podcasts, I did hear that, hey, they have something worse than mimics, and apparently it's these traps now. You can't, as I mentioned, non-mimic traps you can usually just roll away from, but this trap you can't, and it teleports you to a random spot and locks your ability to teleport on the map, or quick travel. So it's a bit rough. Sorry for the stuttering. This is a lot of stuff being loaded in. Okay, and now we're here. Alright, so... Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go north. I want to check this place out. I already know I know there's something there, so I do want to pay it a visit. There's also one other location I wanted to... yeah, I think I know. Whoa. That was a bear. Just a regular one. Oh my god, I'm going so the wrong way. And wherever I'm at, I'm able to summon. So that's probably not a place I want to be at. Let's go. Alright, so yeah, we want to go this way. There'll be some ruins here. Yep, ruins are here. That's a boar. Alright, and then we just head over here. So, teleport point here. Flask of Wondrous Physic. You can find crystal tears at the base of the mirror earth trees and elsewhere throughout the lands between. At sites of grace, you can mix 2 crystal tears in the Flask of Wondrous Physic. This will allow you to create elixirs with various custom effects. So we get Crimson Tear and a Flask of Wondrous Physic. And then over here, we get a Sacred Tear, which we can use to buff up our all of our flask. So things we can do now. We can reorganize this. Get that. We'll put the fire bombs in. Yeah, we'll put the bone darts in here as well. Alright. Right now this thing doesn't do anything until I actually do some mixing. A relic of the Physic Chemist, Priest of the Erd Tree, harnesses the powers of the crystal tears, which only form after the passage of many moons. Various special effects are bestowed upon the drinker, depending on the special mixture of the crystal tears. It replenishes at grave sites. Basins are placed at the feet of minor Erd trees throughout the lands between in order to collect their crystallized tears. And then if we go... There it is. Crimson Crystal Tear. Crystal Tear forms slowly over the ages where the Earth Tree's bounty falls to the ground. Can be mixed in the Flask of Wondrous Physic. The resulting concoction restores half of one's maximum HP. So if we were to go here, trigger this. Mix, and then, yeah, so we can do 2 of them. We only have 1, so now it will, it's a 1-use item that will heal us heal us equal to half our max HP. So pretty helpful. Also, before I forget, oops, try that again. Okay, so now our flasks are even stronger now. Alright. Kind of just looking around to see if there's any jumping puzzles I have to do. Believe there's this thing. Which will put us somewhere else, to say the least. So there's a boss, and we're in what's his face's Dragonbarrow. Just put in perspective, we're now over here. We were there, and now we're here. And as you can see, the map is getting ever bigger, which means the underground is probably getting bigger. I don't know how far the underground spans, but it definitely is huge. And we can go here, and then there's that guy up there. Don't know if he's happy to see me, though. Offer romp and then time for joy. What's up? Nothing. Okay, so supposedly this boss can be cheesed, and I would like to attempt that. because if we get the kill, it's going to do quite a bit of damage. Oops, sorry. Too far away. I think I might need... I don't know how tough this guy is. I don't want to restart, so let's do a little bit of flask manipulation. And go with that. I'm pretty sure this guy one-shots me. So I believe you can do it from here. Sink abundance. So my spell barely made a dent. So Arcane is not the answer. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that for now. Alright, so where to next? I know what's there. There is a mine over here. Though it's a bit of a trek, and it's probably better to go from above. So tell you what. Let's go. I want to go over here. I think I've been around here, but that's about it. The other option is try to fight the boss here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to win against like a shield guy. It would be awesome if I could. I know there's a boss that wanders around at night here. I know something happens when I go here. And like I mentioned before, there's a cave somewhere, a catacomb somewhere around here. The catacomb is definitely something I would like to do, but it's a bit of a trek. So let's just make some progress here first. Oh, something else to talk about. When I bought the spell that enchants my weapon, when I ended the dialogue with the teacher, she actually said, "Oh, you're showing a great deal of improvement. It's like you had a very good teacher." So essentially praising herself rather than me, because as promised, she will not praise me at all. Also, that looks like up there. That sparkling thing, I think it's one of those bugs that will give you a weapon art. So with that in mind, I want to deal with that. I have to deal with the crab first, though. Holy cow, 3 shots at crab. That's amazing. Even drop something. Crab eggs. Nope, don't want to deal with you. Nope. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna reset. I have to reset, unfortunately, because that bug's gonna despawn and I'll have to redo the entire thing anyway. Alright, so for future reference, just shoot twice. Alright, so... Am I still equipped with this thing? Good. Alright. Actually, before we go, since I'm not going to be fighting that boss right now, or cheesing it rather. Okay. And then, since I did get a new item, let's just read that real quick. I scrolled way too far. Crab eggs. Eggs of large crabs which dwell in the shallows, material used for crafting items, and nutritious foodstuff that warms from within. The flavor is exquisite. Only those of comfort in meats know the truth. A crab eggs are more delectable than its meat. Alright, now deal with this thing. One down. And then Buggy. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm literally out of magic. God. The spell disc. I need to get more FP. Alright, so I have to do more than just shoot it twice. I have to actually get in range and shoot it twice. This is very frustrating. Unfortunately, like, while magic can be very powerful, early game magic can be like the most frustrating thing, because you end up just never hitting anything. And you can't read the range. It's such a pain. Alright, I did drop eggs. I didn't even check last time. A strip of white flesh. Got it. Alright. Unsheath. Alright. I don't really care about... What's here, by the way? Crab eggs. Okay. So we'll go rest up. Strips of white flesh, I've already looked. Let's see. Yeah, we've read about that already. Okay. Okay, so got that. We got Unsheath, which is definitely something I can look at. Unsheath, usable on katanas. This Ash of War grants an armament with a keen affinity in the following skill. Unsheath. Skill of the swordsman from the lands of reeds. Sheath blade, holding it at the hip in a composed stance. Follow up with a normal or strong attack to perform a swift slash attack. This is kind of weird because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the standard katana has Unsheath already, but I'm guessing it's... And special katanas, you can't change their skill, so I don't really know what that's about. I guess if you ever remove it, for whatever reason. In any case, we're going to go head this way now. Man, the stutter is the worst. Grab sliver of meat. And then whatever's here. What do we have here? Oh, I fell. Oh boy, I actually took fall damage. Usually it's just death or nothing. But we do recognize this guy. What's up, man?
I give you fair warning to stay clear of a Greyoll Lake and known dragon roost. Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late.
Alright.
Don't be a...
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I guess the lake is nearby, but I had no intention of going there. Alright, easiest way to get back. I mean, I can understand him scolding me if I, like, you know, had already triggered the dragon, but I haven't triggered the dragon yet. Alright, should be able to make this. There we go. We're gonna dismount just so we don't fall off the edge again. Slumbering egg. Owl eggs that will never hatch. Prized as a symbol of the most sublime slumber. Alright. That looks like another grace point. I'm gonna go ahead and rest here, just because I can. Okay. Wait, where am I? So there's water. Oh, okay. That's a lot further away than it looked like. Alright. I am a little curious. Don't think we have anything that matches that. I'm gonna go ahead and explore this area a little bit to see if I can find that painting look. Waterfall there. Smash a skull. Angry bats. I could try to go in there, but if I do trigger the dragon, it will smash through those walls. Ah. Found it. So yeah, here's the location. Incantation Scarab. Alright, it's not one of those items. Is it a key item? Oh, it's one of these. Has negative damage or negation, but it has some immunities. Golden Scarab worn directly on the head. These scarabs roll clumps of incantations during their labors. Slightly reduces the FP cost of incantations, but increases damage taken. As the scarab approaches death, it abandons its rolled treasure and stretches its wings wide for the long journey to its home nest. So that's... sorry, I was trying to back out there. So yeah, I could do this. It would technically actually increase my poise, of all things. But it pretty much will increase all damage I take. And then if I look at my magic... so this thing costs 12. Also, this thing looks hideous. Okay, so that should have cost me 12. It cost me 12, so it didn't reduce my FP cost. Alright. Unless it's some sort of percentage and it rounds. I didn't notice a difference. And it looks terrible, and this is Fashion Souls. So, alright, well, we're going to keep going. We can try to... It'd be nice if I can get to the lower levels here, which I can if I go this way, I suppose. Alright. What about this way? That's a jump off point. Alright, well, let's get off that so I don't slip off the edge. Whoa! Hello. Flying enemies are the worst in this game. They're just absolutely terrifying. Or make the jump to that, maybe? I think the best route is to go around, actually. Might as well see what's down below. Anyone else? Might as well just deal with them. Oh, come on, game. Well, got some stuff back, but... What do we got here? Just gold rune. Alright. Down here. Try jumping off in short faith required ahead. Alright. Actually, let's shrink this thing. Get that out of the way. Gave myself second thoughts there. Is there any place else? I know it's possible to drop down here. I literally saw a video. I literally saw, sorry, a stream. That's what they're called. That did it. Beware of the liar. But it is I don't. But they also use the spell that softens falls, so I'm not sure. I mean, we could try to play it safe. I think that lip is where I can land safely. Yeah, so that's a death. But if I were to get into that lip using maybe a double jump from the horse, maybe you can make something happen. No jumping ahead. Thanks. Okay, it is possible. You can drop down there, of course. It's just really hard to see from where I'm at. Yeah, you can literally drop down here. The problem is it's a little bit higher elevation. Yeah, that should be a survivable fall. It says to seek a spirit spring, but the only one I... Thank you. I wasn't sure where the spirit spring was at, but it's over here. So all we have to do is land somewhere reasonably near it. Not sure why these turtles are up here. I'm guessing they got... Well, actually, maybe they got blown up from the spirit spring. Alright, I'm just trying to see it so I can actually, you know, adjust as necessary. Okay, so that means I'm good. Yeah, if you see the little wisp of air going around you, you're usually in good shape. Alright, so just checking around here. Good to go. Let's keep going. Okay, there's guys here. Man, the frame rate's just stuttering. I apologize. Hello, individual. Huh. Ran out of juice. Whew. I don't know what that was, but it looked painful. Ash of War Gravitas. Alright, I'll look at that in a bit. I'll look at it now then. Unless there's something else I missed. Okay, just letting you know, do a ranged battle. Okay. And then here, we're back at the beginning. Literally. You can see the tutorial ghost right there. You can get a Hallow Drake talisman here. Now we can take a look at what we got. So, usable on melee armaments, small armaments, and whips accepted. Gravitas magic grants affinities and skills to an armament. This Ash of War grants an armament the magic affinity and the following skill: Gravitas. Skill originated from the Alabaster Lords, who had Skin of Stone. Thrust the armament into the ground to create a gravity well. In addition to dealing damage, this attack pulls enemies in. Usable on melee armaments. So the neat thing about this is it could add the magic affinity. Now, if I apply this, usually what happens is it will be a trade-off. You'll lose some stats here and there, but then the exchange is you'll have access to the magic damage and scaling with int or something along those lines. Usually just having a regular weapon that you can just apply coatings to tends to do more damage overall. But I guess if you don't want to constantly juggle with buff spells or consumable items, it is an option. I usually just sometimes just do the affinity, or not the affinity, the magic upgrade, just to not have to worry about it. That's a crab. Other than that, there's not. Other than that, there's not too much out here. Yeah, I was just curious to see if there's actually a jumping point that we can just go across. Tree? No, not a tree. Yeah, the looks of here, or there's nothing over here. I am gonna go ahead and murder you. Oh, I cast the wrong spell. Like a hero. Crab eggs. I'm guessing this is crab eggs as well. Nope, lump of flesh. Oh yeah, didn't we get like strip of meat or something? I'm pretty sure that's new. Anyway, I'm just checking what's up here. Nothing. Yeah, I think we've kind of explored everything in this area. Yes, sliver of meat. A slice of thinly carved beast flesh found by a hunting herbivorous beast. The dried meat toughens the constitution. Okay, so with all that, let's go. I'm just seeing how many souls, or how many runes we have. Okay, so got that taken care of. Let's go to. So originally I was actually looking up here to see where the next mine is at, which is a bit of a trek, to say the least. It's a bit further than I care to go. Try going down this way and seeing where that goes. I think I want to go ahead and head. Yeah, I want to head up here. Okay. So, do that. So, Ashes of War. Can't do anything with the staff. So yeah, if I were to do this, I would get E scaling and strength and dex, but get D scaling with intelligence. And this would change it from a 119 plus 13 physical weapon to a looks like a 172 plus 29. Yeah, so that'll be 172 plus 29. That'll be around 200 damage. Which, if I were to do, so that's around 200 damage with what I have. And then if I were to do this spell, it does a little less damage. So it was, yeah, it's like around 212 damage, and then this is going to be doing 241. But I won't have to worry about enchanting it ever again, so that's an option. So maybe that's what the direction I want to go. It does mean I'll have an open slot again, because I literally don't have any spells I want to mess with at that point. And it does mean I would lose kick, so maybe I don't do that yet. Then again, kick hasn't really been as useful anymore, and against bigger shield guys, it's not gonna be enough. You're not gonna stagger it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and remove that for now. And I think I'll just stick with the spell we have. Alright, and then what we can do is Ashes of War here and make it this a magic short sword. And go from there. Yeah, so I can actually choose to apply the affinity, what affinity to apply. So if you happen to want the skill and not the affinity, that is an option. Yeah, everything else here is, yeah, all this does is affect the scaling up for strength and dex, which we don't care about. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some magic. Alright, so now we have this. Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. So if I were to use this ability... God, that was... Yeah, it has some okay range. But it does yank things towards you, and I don't know if it doesn't stagger them, you're asking for a world apart. That's okay, at least now we have a magic weapon. And yeah, if we look at our stats, yeah, we're up to 2 or 3 damage, which is a lot better than what we used to be. Okay, so with that in mind, I don't have much time left, and the stuttering's getting pretty bad, to be honest. So I think... Let's see if I can get to the next Grace. I know where it's at, so we'll go ahead and deal with that first. I do want to practice on these guys briefly. One down. 2 down. 3 down. There you go. Last time I fought these guys, I got wrecked. This time I did much better. Okay, Godric Soldier Greaves. Greaves worn by soldiers loyal to Godric the Grafted, rust worn and stained through unending conflict. So kind of like the rest of the things we got. Tree and Beast Surcoat. Armor worn by soldiers loyal to Godric the Grafted. A surcoat depicts the distant Erd Tree and the Beast Regent. An emblem of the Golden Lineage. Both are symbols of glory now past. Okay, onwards. Alright, so this upcoming part is going to murder us. Got it. Alright, got Wild Strikes. So the reason why you want to move away, there's a ballista up there. So our goal right now is just to deal with the ballista first. There's the horn, so everyone's coming. Yep, there's the ballista. Okay. Not sure why I not targeted on you, but okay. Okay. Bring it on. That was a heck of a smash. Drink one of these, please. Ugh. Okay, you stagger me a lot more than everyone else. Holy cow. What a pain. Yeah, I didn't expect him to stagger me so much. Some bolts, thank you. Alright. Don't really need the refresh, but that's okay. Especially since they're apparently not done. So what's kind of nice about the magic damage is it will go through that shield a little bit. Foot Soldier agrees. Alright. So in here, through the stuttering, Lost Grey is discovered. And up here, even though there's no fog gate, that's a boss. And it's kind of the first major story boss. So if you were to follow, you know, the light path here, it takes you straight to here. And that boss up ahead is pretty rough. He does have openings, but he's pretty aggressive. And even the standard tricks of like just using your shield a bunch, he has attacks that can do damage through the shield, simply because it doesn't do physical damage. But as mentioned, if you take the time to kind of explore it around, you can get things that can help you just purely from gear, leveling up, or if you happen to get that item from patches, you can use it on him to actually bind him to the ground, which makes the fight much, much easier. I've only fought him without the bind, so I'm kind of used to just fighting him normally. But yeah, he's definitely he's your first test, I guess you can say. That you have no choice. Like, you have to fight if you want to progress the story. You either have to go through this way, or decide to go after a different deity, which is going to be probably harder. All right. So with all that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Hero. This was Elden Ring. I'll see you guys later.